Coach, about two-thirds of the way through spring ball in 2012. Comment a little bit about how you feel things have gone so far.
Well, we're very pleased at this point with how things have progressed. We've had some young kids step up and really do well. Just moving along, progressing. Haven't had a lot of problems with injuries like kind of bit us last year, and that's good. Got a week to finish up. Got some things to get accomplished between now and then, but up to this point, we're very pleased.
When you start spring ball, what are your actual goals going in?
Well, there's several. The first one really is to see who can play and who can't, to put it bluntly. Because we have a lot of redshirt freshmen that were scout teamers last year that didn't get an opportunity to get in and play, and we get a chance to look at them. Obviously, we have to replace some spots where seniors have left, and so you're looking for that. You're also looking to develop some depth. You just don't have a lot of time in August to make those kind of decisions because you're preparing for that first game, and so it's a huge thing in the spring to get those questions answered if possible.
You talked about developing depth, and with the injuries that did occur last year, how is that become more of a priority in spring ball?
Well, we learned a lesson last year, I think, with that you can be inundated with injuries. I've never seen so many in my life, and it was a very unique year, hopefully a unique year, and we don't have to deal with that again. But it does give an opportunity for more kids to play, obviously, and so we have a lot of kids coming back who have field experience, and that's a good thing. We've continued to work with that. I don't know that we've learned that you need depth, because you always need depth. One of the things that the concerns that you have at the Division II level with 25 or 26 scholarships is that depth is always going to be an issue just because of the numbers game. But I think the kids have stepped up and done a good job. I thought we answered the bell pretty well last year in some very trying circumstances, and some young kids got an opportunity to play, and they're showing that again this spring, and we're excited about our prospects for the fall.
Talk about some areas as far as position-wise, and then maybe some individuals that you've liked in the spring.
Well, several. I think a very good example is Jeff Vandentop, defensive end out of Iowa, that out of Boyden Hull, that he's a great football player. Last year he broke his hand and didn't he played with it, but he had a cast on, and it just didn't give him an opportunity to show what he could do. He's done a great job in the weight room, did a great job in off-season conditioning, and he's really been dominant at defensive end for us this spring, and has really come to the forefront as a football player, and really excited about what he can bring in the fall. I think he's going to be a great football player for us. We've had some young kids show up that redshirted last year and were on the scout team, and now all of a sudden are getting an opportunity to play. Dwayne Phillips at corner has done a real nice job for us. Zach Bierman at safety has had a good spring, although he broke his hand last week, and so that's it's been a bugaboo with broken hands. We had 3 last year, and now we have another one, so we got to figure out ways to prevent that if we can. Jake Krupa has had a good spring, also defensively. Offensively, very pleased with the improvement of Matt Peter. Now, Matt started for us at center, and so as a returning starter, you'd expect him to be a player, but he has just transformed his body. He was kind of a doughy kid and kind of slow. He's worked very hard in the off season. He's slimmed down. He's got much better feet, and doing a great job for us at center, and just really excited about what he can do for us. We think our offensive line is as good or better as it's been since I've been here, with Brent Schlode and Tyler DeWitt, and of course Matt Peter in there. Abram Walker, an outstanding young right tackle who started for us as a redshirt freshman, 11 games. We've got Brad Wright and Richard Waymeyer and Nathan Yonke doing a very good job also. Young tight ends have really stepped up this spring. Joe Truba has really looked good, a kid out of Creighton Prep that we think can be a very good player for us. Tyson Clark, who was injured all year last year, we lost for the season, believe it or not, with mononucleosis. which has been a real plus for us. Brendan Buskirk, and then of course we have our returning starter back in Grant Otten. So those kids have done well. Got a spirited competition at quarterback, and our young linebackers are all back. Nick Monzu and Jared Curry have done a great job for us. Just excited about what's coming. We're going to play some young kids, but we played some young kids last year. The beauty of it is that they're a year older now and have that experience under their belt, and we're looking forward to big years from them.
All right, talk about what you and the coaching staff would like to see entering the final week of spring ball leading up to the spring game on Saturday the 21st.
Oh, the biggest thing for me is leadership. I wish one of them quarterbacks had stepped forward and seized that job. Last year we had to play 3, and it was just because of injury. We lost our starter 3 plays into the season. We lost his backup the next week. So we were playing 3 quarterbacks, and that's never a good situation. I'm a guy that likes to have one and be the guy, and I'm not an alternate kind of a guy. You do it if you have to, but I don't think it's the best situation personally, and I just wish one of them would step up and say, hey, this is mine, I'm taking it, and hopefully that'll happen here soon. All 4 of them are doing a really good job. Kyle Schultz, of course, the returning starter from last year that had the dislocated hip in the first game against Kearney and missed the season, has come back. He's 100% and has shown some good things. Nathan Most, who started 6 games for us last year, has done a good job, and we're looking good at him. Brody Rohach is a transfer from University of San Diego. He has done a nice job also. And then Brian Kent was a redshirt for last year, scout teamer that has shown some good things too. So all 4 of them are playing well. It's not that we're disappointed at all. It's just that I wish that someone would jump up and seize control of that. And then just overall leadership of the team. You lose those seniors, and so now you need to have somebody step forward, and hopefully that happens. And that would be my goals. And obviously, I think the position coaches are looking forward for improvement and seeing kids continue to get better and all those things. But for me, it's more the intangibles, and that's what I'll be looking for.